up everyone, welcome back to Worldy Gaming. You know, I've just realized this year I haven't really done anything that has to do with tactics and formations. So I've just decided to let you guys see the tactics, the formations that I use. So from the get-go, you guys know that I am a guy who has always used 4-2-2-2-2. 4-2-2-2. This has been the formation that has really worked for me. I don't use Drogba, actually use garbage. Anyways, this formation has been the one that has worked for me ever since I started playing FIFA Online, which is FIFA 21. That's the first FIFA I actually started playing, you know, like long term and playing constantly. So switching from PES, on PES I never actually used it. Anyways, let's talk about FIFA. For me, I like to use 4-2-2-2, and I'll just show you the custom tactics. So for now, generally I use balanced, but the past week I just feel like everyone has just been heavily relying on AI press. So if you use balance for me, I just feel like every time that I play, my opponents always feel stronger and faster on the ball, off the ball, and I think that really because they use I was using balance. So for me, I use pressure and heavy touch, but if my opponent is really good at counter, I just put it back to balanced. But if my opponent is also using pressure, be it pressure on position loss or heavy touch, I just use heavy touch. So 50 depth, 50 width, 50 depth, and build up play. I usually like to keep it on balance, guys. I'm serious. I used to use position gameplay, but the problem with position gameplay, if your opponent plays a high defense line, your strikers are not going to make those runs behind them because they're going to get contained, you know, because with possession play, everyone has to come for the ball. And if your opponent is players like Van Dijk, defenders, you always need to, I don't know, to do quick 1-2s to beat him, which is sometimes not so good, especially if you don't have guys like Mbappe, fast strikers. So for me, I've just realized that balance works for me because on balance, players naturally make runs forward or come back to you if you don't need them, but in general, they make runs forward. So balance, and the other thing that I just want you guys to pay attention to, players in the box. 5 for me doesn't really work. Every time when I play on 5, it just feels like my team is static and my opponent's defenders are always containing me. So I would honestly say 6 or 7. These are the ones that I usually use. If I'm playing this as a very sweaty guy, I take it to 7, and when I take it to 7, I lower my defense line to maybe 45. But in general, I use 6. Corners, I honestly don't like to take the risks of getting counters, so it's always 1. Free kicks is always 1 because I rarely even take free kicks. I always just pass the ball around. So strikers, in general, I used to play center, like stay central, stay central. But this time, I just like to keep it balanced. My strikers balanced, both of them on balanced width, and I think that in terms of attacking runs, get behind. If you're playing balanced attacking style, I think mixed or get in behind both will really work well for you. It depends on what you want really, because players naturally make runs forward, especially if your strikers have a high attacking instinct. So yeah, I just like to keep this a balance. I used to change a lot of tactics on my strikers, but I really got in a phase where I was just losing, and balance for now, balance width, and maybe getting behind or just mix works best for me. To be honest, I never see the difference, getting behind or mixed. The reason why I'm on getting behind is because I was just trying to exploit the through ball, but I'm not so good at through ball because I play position play. So for me, it doesn't matter, getting behind or mixed. On my 2 cams, again, I used to play free roam, but for me, free roam makes my team's attacking width narrow, very, very narrow. So for now, and it just makes it easier for your opponent to contain you, because you know, guys, that wing play on FIFA is very, very, that's FIFA. You can't really play FIFA without running down the wing sometimes. So for now, I just leave you to stick to position, balance crossing runs. I don't like I see a lot of people saying get into the box for cross. I don't like that really. So yeah, both cams are on default everything. Now my defensive midfielders. I think that 4-2-2's weakness is this, guys. To be honest with you, there's so much space here. This space, this region, has so much space that it gets so hard for these two guys to track back and be really meaningful. So for now, I just both of them balance defense. I used to play on cut passing lanes, but this year it's not working. Last year it used to work well, but this year it doesn't work for me. So I usually just balance defense and attacking wise, balance attack. If my opponent is playing a very high press, high pressure gameplay, I put both of my defensive midfielders on balance attack because it gives them the ability to not draw back but actually press forward and make challenges. But in general, because I'm playing on 6 or 7 players in attack, I usually like to keep one guy stay back on defense, stay back while attacking, because it means that you're gonna have more numbers in attack, and if they are both on balanced attack, then they're all gonna make runs forward, and it's gonna be easy for the opponent to make those through balls, especially if they're Mbappe, because Vidic and Van Dijk are not the fastest defenders, so I should for once try to, like manually contain my opponents, because I'm not gonna be able to catch up if they try to make runs. So balance defense, balance attack, and balance defense, balance attack or stay back. But everything else, stay cover center, stick to position, cover center, stick to position. My backs really stay back while attacking, and that's it. Also stay back while attacking. This guys is all natural, nothing else. And the other tactic that I also use is 4-2-3-1. So guys, you have to realize this. On FIFA, there's some formations that counter some formations. If you're playing 4-2-2-2 and your opponent is playing 4-2-3-1 or any formation with one striker, you're really gonna struggle to contain that guy. I don't know how, I don't know why, but naturally it's like that. So in my case, when someone I notice that they're playing one striker, but they're getting behind, I switch to 4-2-3-1, and it's been working wonders for me, really. Especially when I'm trying to win a game, but in a much more calm, confident, possession-based play. So again, pressure and heavy touch, 50-50, or just balanced. But balance this year, to be honest, is broken, because your defenders, when you try to take the ball, strikers always get it back instantly if you're balanced, because it just makes the defenders not magnetic to the ball, of which this year it's the broken mechanics, everything's magnetic. So again, pressure on heavy touch. And also build up play, balance with 50 players in the box, again 6, everything like this. And then instructions, getting behind on this one striker, Crespo. I think stay central is actually good. I would encourage you to use stay central. And this guy, I would actually encourage you to also use free roam, because it gives him the option to be a middleman, a second striker, or just supporting your midfielders. And this guy's free roam as well. I don't know, guys. For me, I think with this particular formation, I like free roam, because whenever I play on stick to position, it never really works for me. My players are usually too far wide, and I don't really play wing play that much. So free roam for me is best in this formation. Free roam as well with this guy. Everything else is unbalanced. These two guys, again, balance defense. Maybe one guy stay back while attacking, because again, I have 6 players or 7 players in attack, so I for sure need one guy. But if I'm on default, which is 5, for sure I just put him on balance attack as well. And who else? This guy's the same thing. Stay back, mixed attack, stick to position. Everything else is default. So yeah, guys, that was just a quick rundown of my tactics. These are the instructions, by the way. Sorry, the tactics. Again, These are the tactics again, and yeah, that's just what works for me right now. I'm not the greatest player on FIFA. I do lose, but I also have a fair share of wins, to be honest. Um, so I think that this could help you as well. Player review, by the way, this Beckham guy is really good. Don't ask me how I got this guy this fast. I was bored this weekend. I didn't have anything else to do. I stayed in my house the whole Easter holiday, so I just grinded and I finished him. I also played. I was just putting the controller down, playing playing squad battles. But some matches I did play rivals, and I he was really good, to be honest. That's how I managed to also do it fast, you know. And Crespo, I really like him. He's underrated, but for me, he's really good. Bamford is really good. The only problem that I have with him is his pace. His acceleration is really slow, um, and he's also controlled. So controlled with a slow acceleration, not so good. But Gattuso has been really good. Declan Rice for me, he has his moments, but I don't have anyone better. I do have Keane, but I just like Declan Rice more, to be honest. So Declan Rice for me is really good. Um, João Cancelo, Alexandra, Trent Arnold. He's Alec Trent Arnold is so good, even defensively, and it's shocking. Rooney, to be honest, is not so good. He has his moments, but not so good. Drogba is only good as a super sub because his positioning is OP, but that's just it. Maybe I'll show you the rest of my other teams. You guys know I don't play hybrid squads. I usually like league-based squads. That's just me. This is my Bundesliga team. This is actually not the full team, to be honest. What? Yeah, this is not the full Bundesliga team. This is my Bundesliga team. This is not even my Bundesliga team. What's even going on here? I'll just show you guys my Bundesliga team. Okay, so I've got this guy too, but I don't really have a striker now, so I'm kind of like in yeah, it's a problem because I had Bore and I sold him. I put him in like Gattuso, SBC. So for now I have to depend on an icon, and I think I'll just go with Crespo as my choice here. I like Crespo a lot, to be honest. Or Michael Ballack, because he was also Bundesliga. So I'll go with Michael Ballack. It's okay. He's also German, so here I'm just gonna go with Gattuso as well. Why not? Maybe Xavi Alonso, because Gattuso is more defensive. Xavi Alonso is more good at passing. So I just go with Xavi Alonso here. So this is my Bundesliga squad, and what else? What else? What else? What else? I also have a La Liga team. My La Liga, I don't know why it's in. Yeah, because of this guy. Okay, to stay again, because I put him in Roy Keane as well, SBC. But this is my La Liga team as well. I'll just show you guys. Okay, so Nacho as well. So this is my La Liga team. I usually play like this. This guy's not so good, to be honest. So this is my La Liga squad, and not so good, not the best squad, but yeah, this is my La Liga squad. You see, I have really good players out on the bench, but some of them not really using them. The poor now, I think, not so good. But yeah, this is just a quick my La Liga squad, and also I have a Serie A team as well. This is my Serie A team. I like league-based squads. That's just what I like. Serie A as well. I just okay. All right. So this is my Serie A team as well. I have a really good defense, but not so good attack. But anyways, it works, you know. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. You can use this team anyways. Um, and finally, my League Un team. This one. This is my League Un team, and yeah, this is basically my League Un team. But I rarely use this team, to be honest. I don't know why. I just don't like it. I just don't even watch League Un, you know. So I don't really put effort in building this squad. But yeah, this is just my League Un team, and yeah, this is who I have. And yeah, I like it though. I like Ramsey. This Ramsey guy is actually OP, to be honest. Um, he's really good. Lafont, I thought I had Lafont. a better card, a better version of Lafont. Maybe I don't. So I don't have. Sorry, I don't have a league un goalkeeper. So this is just the team, by the way. Not so bad, but not the best. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for the video, and I'll see you in the next chapter. Take care.